Okay, so I spin it, and if I get 0, I get free shoes?
Yes.
All right, does it... All right, didn't get 0.
No.
Thanks. I am now $60 lighter. There we go. That's a good way to say that. So, yeah, my shoes just fell apart. I have a whole week of like walking around LA doing this outreach stuff, and just from walking this morning, they're like totally falling apart. There's no way they're gonna last a whole week, and the only other shoes I have are my flip-flops. So I go in there. Luckily, Shoe City opened early. They don't open till 10, but I walked by, I was looking for gas. In fact, I'm still looking for a gas station or somewhere to get a drink, but luckily they were open. It was like 9, not even 9:30, and they were already open for the day, so that won them a sale right there. So good job, guys, on the hustle. So I go in there, and the good news is, even though their website said they didn't, they did have size 15s. The bad news is they only had Nikes, and they only had Nike running shoes. So I found a pair, black and white, still kind of looks like running shoes, but it's passable. There was a couple other pairs that I also really liked, but they were definitely running shoes. I literally just yesterday made the commitment to start running, and now the next morning I have a really nice pair of running shoes. I do have a pair of running shoes at home that I bought when I started. I was trying out for I was training for the CHP Academy, but that obviously didn't work out. I just spent $60 on these things, so I better go home and start running, right? Carl's Jr., not a Hardee's, Carl's Jr. Also, they sell Monsters, which is my second favorite choice. So let's go.
Okay, so for you.
Hey, I need a Monster, please.
Okay. So it's gonna be 323.
Thanks so much. Just got ripped off for a Monster. Ah, it's good to be back at a Carl's Jr. in California. All right, let's try these on, see how they fit. Really see how they look. I already tried the right foot on, so I know that one fits. So the left should fit. The shoe should fit at least almost as good. The running shoe is a little tight. I had to really unloosen the threads here, the laces. I'm really actually pretty excited about this. As much as I didn't want to spend $60 on shoes, as much as I was actually looking at a new pair of shoes, I wanted to get like the Gary V K-Swiss shoe though, like the Generation K, or I was gonna wait until November to get the one inspired by him. It's actually inspired by him. I mean, come on, look at this. What am I supposed to do with that? Totally just falling apart. And this was already falling apart. I already glued this one once. Not sure I'm gonna handle this tightness, like just sitting. I don't like my feet being confined. That's why I like the big, bulky DCs. I normally like those shoes, because there's plenty of room for my toes and the sides of my feet. They feel great. I'm going to say that right now. I'm a little nervous about how tight they are for sitting, but they feel fantastic. I mean, the shoes themselves look good. They don't look too bad with the jeans. I mean, maybe a little weird that I'm wearing running shoes, but better than nasty, dirty old shoes that had the toes super glued closed and falling apart, I guess.
You like a pair of shoes? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I did. Mine fell apart.
Really?
Yeah. For real.
DCs?
Uh-huh.
What happened?
Well, they have been falling apart for like, I don't know. I started doing Amazon Flex, and it's like a lot of like walking.
Yeah.
And so first on the left shoe, like this started coming undone. And I super glued it so it's not as bad. Well, then I went this morning, I walked out of the hotel, I'm like, my feet feel kind of funny. Well, that's why. I'm like, there's no way I'm walking around LA for a week like that. So there's that shoe palace over there. And I'm like, crap, they don't open until 10. Well, I go over there because I'm looking for like a gas station or something. Luckily, they opened like early. It was like 9, not even 9:30 and they were open. So I went and I was like, do you have any 15s? He's like, we have a few. All they had were Nike running shoes. So I found like the least running shoe looking pair.
So you got a new pair of Nike running shoes?
Yeah. So Kevon,
Why just let him get
what do you think of my new shoes?
I would buy them.
You'd buy them? Yeah, but then you probably wouldn't put a polo shirt on and go to church in them though.
I'm wearing Nikes right now.
Yeah, he's cooler than I am.
Those are road shoes.
I woke up on the other side, and all this crazy time, just my dream. I spend my days out in the sun. I got nowhere to run. Yeah, so it seems. I just want you to tell me. Am I out of my mind? I just want you to tell me, 'cause I'm lost and I'm blind. I know you carry all the load. Well, that's just how it goes when you're with me. Darling, I've been away too.
There are times and there are seasons. I love this scripture. He has made everything beautiful in His time. But because of these seasons, because of these crushing blows, a backward vision, sometimes going in the wrong direction, we can experience the worst of all. And that is not death of a dream. That's not death of a vision. It's death on the inside. It's not as important that something is dying on the outside as when something starts to die on the inside. But somewhere beneath the death, somewhere beneath the slump, somewhere behind the years and years of setback, there is a return of a dream and a return of a vision. Visionaries, dreamers, are not people who dreamed all the time. As a matter of fact, look at people in the Bible. David knocking down the giant overnight. He was a success. Everything he dreamed that he touched turned to gold. But then David goes through a major slump in his life because of his own mistakes, and also because of the jealousy of a king that's slowing down the process of his future. And here's David. He feels like it's over, and he goes through decades of not necessarily dreaming dreams, but just trying to get by one more day and just trying to survive. How many of you know there's times in your life where dreaming seems so far away? Just surviving the next day seems to be the only thing that you can do. But after decades of survival, he did dream again. The visionary and the dreamer did return in the heart of David. And he was able to do more than he ever dreamed that he could do when he thought it was over than any other era in his life. There's a time and a season for everything. And I want to tell you this morning, I've been telling people in the first service, the visionary in you will come back if you just keep holding on.
Tell me, 'cause I'm lost and I'm blind.
Ripley's. You can't normally find a wax museum without a Ripley's right next to it.